Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. A handoff to the back. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. The 30. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Back. We're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Gives it to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Bruins are on the move here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to throw it again. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. QB keeper all the way. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. The Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Bruins will line up now. It's first and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. The back's got it, and he'll be brought down. So forget the tying field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive call. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Okay, no hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. What a catch! And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's UCLA with the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. The catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go.
And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Catch made on the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Quick catch over the middle.
They finally stop him right before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Design quarterback run. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Bruins.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchdown. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Throwing off play action. He's hit just before the throw, and that's a 3rd straight misfire.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looks right for a quick completion. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. This quarterback on fire today.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Now the screen just never seemed to have a chance there. The quarterback ultimately pays a hefty price. This might be one you may want to practice more during the week before you want to pull it out during a game.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And looking for a big play here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 8, 21-13. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Bruins come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And now the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The passing game has been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Snags a quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Bruins. There was no catching him that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll run it here. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. It's reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others, going back to Bucky Richardson. And how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And this pass is on target. Caught. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good, is still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaks it open space. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Bruins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The Bruins will look to convert here on 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, UCLA.
The Bruins will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
They'll try the right side on the toss. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And on the carry, he's heading left. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Runs through the defender. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth-quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run forming an offense.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Chewing clock with the running game. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. And the completion made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw again. Pass caught. Can he get in?
brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Short throw complete to the tight end. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that is a first down gain, moves the ball to the 40. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.